Yo, hello, good afternoon, you delicious Sunday soybeans. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. As ever, I'm so prepared. Is this the right button? Yo, hi guys. Hello there guys, how you doing? Tell me all about your weekend, my delicious friends. Thank you very much for just waiting whilst I got set up and came back upstairs with a cup of tea. You'll notice I had you watching a lo-fi YouTube waiting screen instead of my normal mix of anime stuff, because although it's fine on Twitch, YouTube picked up some of the anime and then copyright claimed my last live stream and then blocked it worldwide. I was just like, okay, cool, thanks. So I just had to cut it all out via stream so that it could be viewable again. So that was fun. How are you guys doing? Always lovely to see you. YouTube doesn't let you have anything anymore. YouTube used to be really fun. Do you guys remember when people enjoyed YouTube? Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yo, hi guys. Phoenix Flame, how you doing, dude? I see some of you guys over on YouTube. Hey Chaotix, hey Jellycake. We are live right now over on kick.com/MikeyMegaMega. You do not have to come here, do not worry. If you're from the YouTube side, I'm just explaining that I'm basically duo streaming to two different platforms, but I can see chat, and really I'll be doing more YouTube content on the main channel again. But if you're watching from the alt account, Mikey Mega Live, hey, congratulations, well done. I very rarely announce that I do anything here, but I thought I'd just let people know that I do live stream on the YouTube channel. I've seen some messages where someone was like, have you somebody was like, what was it, have you I know Patreon probably pays more, but you've basically abandoned YouTube and your audience. And I was just like, oh, don't say that. I haven't been doing that at all. I've been on YouTube solidly. I've been making content for other channels. I've been doing art live on Twitch. I've been hanging out with you guys this entire time. But I know a lot of you people on YouTube only understand Mikey Mega Mega main channel. And there's either tutorials or there's not tutorials, and that's all that matters to you. And I'm not knocking you for it. I get it. I get it. So we will be coming back to that in August. Tutorials in August, but July, experimenting with multi-platform live streaming. That's what we're doing by drawing naughty comics. How the devil, you guys? I hope life is treating you very well. Just moving a few things around on the old desktop. Oh, hey, my subs counter works again. Okay, great. I was about to make some ramen, but my stomach can't wait. Yo, go get some food in you, dude. Look after yourself. I bought a motorcycle and I just picked it up yesterday. Chaotic Sonic, what motorcycle do you have? I used to ride one of the like smaller 400cc's Kawasaki's. I used to have like an old school late 90s Kawasaki Ninja. I loved it. Unfortunately, I crashed it. And then I got an R6, all in black with a Decepticon logo and red rims. That machine tried to kill me several times, but it was so much fun. Good times. So, bear with me. I have like 15 different chat windows. Also, thank you very much for following. Welcome on in. I've got a feeling some of those follows are on Twitch, but I still haven't managed to sort it out. Okay, so where does chat stop? When does it start? Yes, hello. Hello, Ayatollah. Hey, Scorpion. Welcome back in. See that. Lovely to see you. Morgan Fay, hello. Tutoremo, hello. Suture Art. Welcome all you lovely people over on Kick. Guys, I'm trying to make sure all of my Kick streams are not long. I'm always aiming between the 2 and 3 hour mark for Kick. Whilst we're just doing this. If I'm going to do it regularly, I have to do it little. So we're going to stream for a couple of hours on Kick, but we're not going to run too long because we've got to play some video games. So I'm either going to stream on Kick and then call it, or I'm going to stream on Kick and then we're going to go back to Twitch so I can play Final Fantasy 16. So it's we're playing video games on a Sunday. Future Art, lovely to see you. Ayatollah, thank you for welcoming people. Scorpion wants to ask, what defines not safe for work? I'm having problems categorizing my arc as safe for work or not safe for work. Scorpion, so there's two tiers, basically. There's two tiers of work safety. Most of my public work is technically safe for work but that's on the second tier. So one tier is basically, can you see nipples? You can't see nipples in my artwork. You can't see nipples in my artwork, but people are kissing each other. That's fine. You can't see nipples in my artwork, but they're implied to be nude behind some bushes. That still falls in that tier. And then you've got the other tier where basically it's going to be not safe for work the moment there's implied sexuality, the moment like it could be that someone's naked but you can't quite tell, anything with like sexual subtext. You could draw like a really saucy anime picture of someone eating a hot dog, and if you draw it sexily enough, that would be not safe for work, on one of the interpretations. But mine is just no nipples. As long as I don't show nipples, I say that I'm a safe for work illustrator. I just assume you're all working from home. No neighbor problems today. No, Suchi, he didn't come back. He didn't come back. It's not that he's not a madman. It's just that he genuinely thought that being in my garden and gardening in my garden was okay. So like, I've dissuaded him from that misnomer. And one day I'll burn their house down. Don't worry about it. Hey Tom, welcome back. Tom Bombadil. So Tom, this is super random, but there's another Tom Bombadil I talk to on Twitch. So like, in my head, I'm constantly separating you from this other person I know. I'm just like, don't get too casual with Tom Bombadil. It's a different Tom Bombadil. Don't ask him about his teaching at university. This is a different person. But welcome back, dude. Nice to see you. So you completely redrew this? Not completely, but yes, that's a very good question. So, guys, before I start actually working, I just have to do one cute little thing. Oh, it's so cute. Which is I screen grab the stream so I can make a thumbnail for YouTube. One very quick sec. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I have to smile when I click on the screen grab button. So I forget that this is live. One sec. Okay, great. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing my stream, and then we're just gonna. Oh, guys, I'll show you the changes and what I was thinking and why we did it. But basically, I mean, this is genuinely the theme of how anything's going to go that we do live, whether it's here or on any other platform, which is we can come up with the ideas and I can try to make something happen, but then when I'm not live and I focus on it uninterrupted, then I'm going to do it better. That's nobody's fault. That's just how I operate as an artist. Do you do a little squeeze here? Come on. Okay, and I'm just going to save this. You've never run into another Tom Bombadil. Oh, yeah. Well, oh, yeah, dude, there's one other. I want you to know there's one other, but I know, who's also a pleasure to talk to. Save. This is our little pre-stream thing that we have to do. This is Kickstream 04. Welcome to Kickstream number 4, everybody. This just stops YouTube's thumbnail just being a picture of me of my gaping mouth open. Naru is spamming up those businesses. Wow, there's a lot of emotes, Naru. How you doing, man? Sorry I'm late, Stefan. Never a problem. Jellycake, I hope life is treating you very well. Edibierto, how you doing, man? Saludos. ¿Cómo estáis? Chaotix has got a Honda CBR. Yo, lovely. It's my first bike. So I'm starting with a 250 engine. Chaotix 250 will get you places. Obviously, dude, you want to be like, you want to be quite high in the revs. But yeah, dude, that'll get you around. I remember my 400 was just like, this is more than enough motorbike for me. Moving to a 6 was like so much fun. But then like I had to go on my mate's like, I don't even know, I can't even tell you what it was. But I've had to go on a 1.2 litre motorbike before. And I went around a car park in second gear and I nearly shat my pants. I was just like, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, no, thank you very much. No, thank you. Like, I'm quite short. So like my toes were like barely able to like skim the floor in my boots as well. I was just like, oh, I can't get off it. I can't get off it. This thing wants to go at 500 miles an hour and kill me and I can't even get off it. Dude, that's so cool. Chaotix, I know you've probably had your loved ones and family saying this all the time, but please be safe. Always fucking do your lifesaver checks and don't fuck around in the rain. Because I love riding around on a motorbike. I think it's genuinely very fun, but I would never let a loved one actually do it. Like, your lifespan drops, your life expectancy drops very dramatically if you happen to ride a motorbike. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Thumbnail. So you people on YouTube, I'm just adding a thumbnail to the live stream. Thank you very much for being here and hanging out. I'm just moving some things around on my desktop. Okay, so let me give you a quick heads up of where we were. From where we were the other day. No, this is taking a moment to update. I'll just open another YouTube tab. I've also just eaten my dinner, so thanks for bearing with. Okay, I think it's actually working. Oh no, that's still not the... That's close enough. Oh, this jazz is really something. Okay, brilliant, guys. So yeah, so basically, guys, we can sit around and come up with ideas together. That's great. But like, I will then have to go off and then mull it over on my own when we're not live. So we were working on a TSUNADE cover. Obviously, this is still a work in progress. But basically, like, we had TSUNADE's head on a tilt. And I was trying to construct it, and I was looking at references, and we just weren't getting it. I don't even know. Here's a thing. It wasn't happening, basically, for ages. But most of the I liked the body. I liked the curves and stuff. But in the end, I just I don't know what layer I've got anything on. One sec. Yeah, okay. So it's more like... So it's kind of like more like this. And like we had this tilted face, and I was just like, why doesn't any of this feel okay? Face-wise. So I was happy like constructing a body. We did more of a body in the live stream together. But then I was like, okay, I just did like a flat on face. And I was like, if I'm still gonna have this top bitch energy about it, I want to tilt TSUNADE's head back. I still want, even if she's like getting groped and grappled, I still want her like looking down at us a little bit. So I just put a flat on head back, and then it just, when I just put on some really basic hair without trying to shape it with a side on angle, it just all started working so much better. And I think part of it is that I had like some very small eyes. So I have to be very careful, because one of these, I've drawn a copy of her with no clothes on, and I've drawn a copy of her with the clothes on. So we're not going to click on any of the skin lines. We're going to click on bikini nip. This is the safe one, right? This is the safe one. Great. So we're going to be working on this layer. Do not let me work on another layer. Otherwise, whatever happens. Mob. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. Which may be on... Twitch. God, I'm so sorry. Is my chat lagging? Scorpion, no, I'm just very, very low. Sorry, I'm very slow. Sorry, I've just eaten my dinner. And I'm working at 15% brain capacity. I am very slow at reading chat. And I'm reading two different chats, remember? I'm reading YouTube and Kick. Azu's saving up for a 600. I really need a new transport because my E46 engine is busted. I'm not... Oh, wait, what's the... Oh, Honda E46. Dude, like, So, I used to have to get a bus to work very far away, and it sucked, and the bus service in my village is terrible. And when I first got my motorbike, my secret pet name for my motorbike was, Fuck You Metrobus. And I used to, honestly, I'd come up my house, I never stopped being in love with my bike, it was really weird. I kept looking at it. And I would come out my house in the morning, I'd look at my bike and be like, I'm about to ride that to work, and this is really fun to ride. And I just whisper under my breath, fuck you, Metrobus, every time I got on it. Yeah, I'd love to ride a motorbike, but I feel it would be the last vehicle I'd ever ride. That is the main concern, yeah. You got a 500, a Honda Rebel. Talk to us. Stefan finally has a good story for my manga. I'm going to draw it whilst watching the stream. Yo, get involved. I'm going to sip my tea, and we're going to add a big pair of hands to TSUNADE and see how we feel about life. Beshin, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome on in. So many streams, I know. So basically, Chameleon S said I shouldn't be making so many YouTube channels, but she never said I couldn't make another live streaming channel. So the moment Kik got popular, I was like, ah! I'm gonna keep the bike a secret from my mum from now. Dude. Mobley's on Kik. I just got Kik to follow you. How's it compared to Twitch? Mob, hey dude. So basically 99% of the people who are hanging out with us are like you, mate. They're from Twitch. So it's all a familiar audience. We're all talking to each other exactly the same. I like Kik because it's a fresh opportunity to draw spicier things. They're a bit more easygoing with sexual subtext than Twitch is. So we can kind of get away with drawing a naughtier stuff on here. Obviously you get like a 95% cut of your, and you actually get paid. But I'm not leaving Twitch or anything like that. It's just that for this month, we're dedicating a lot of time to Kik just to give it a real fair shake and feel about it. So in order to encourage you guys to sub to me here on Kik, you're going to get access to my 2-page Naughty Dojin, which is what we're working on a cover of right now. So yeah, if you want custom Mikey Mega Mega limited edition hentai that no one else will get except for highest tiers on Patreon, sub on Kik. Just, mate, just £5. £5, sub on Kik and you're in. Custom limited. Will you be doing another sketch after? Miracle. The sketching never stops, Miracle. I'll be doing another sketch until I'm dead. Like I don't understand the question. Wait, we're never not sketching. Okay, so we need to put in a pair of hands. I'm just going to open up some reference images and another copy of OBS to record. Oh yeah, guys, how was your weekend? Other than the motorbiking crew within us. How are the rest of you lot getting on? Okay, let's make this nice and small. I'm drawing characters for a Transformers comic that I'm developing. It's also got some Resident Evil elements. Wait, you've got Resident Evil themes in a Transformers comic? Oh, that's pretty cool. Like, zombified mechanized robots? Like they all get hit up with a virus? Like the Quintessons might have done it. That's pretty cool, man. Let me slide that back up there. All my different feeds. As a spicy artist myself, I do enjoy the freedom. At least from what I've seen so far. Yeah, like you're not gonna draw anything too overt. It's just that you can get a little bit closer to the line again. Like, so basically I can draw on here the way I used to draw on Twitch 3 years ago. My parents hate the idea of me getting a bike, but I can't do much about it. I'm 18, 19 soon. Yeah, just be safe, dude. Like, seriously, assume the worst from other drivers. I'm also trying to move out of my parents' house. Oh, okay. Annie Martin, hey, how you doing? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. So, Porktifer says, subscribe on Kik today and get yourself a classic deluxe custom designer luxury prestige high quality premium select gourmet big titty dojin, guys. You're goddamn right. Limited, exclusive to Kik subs only. This is the cover for our naughty dojin. Let's draw a great big pair of hands grabbing the booba. And then offline I'll do the variant where it kind of squeezes the shape a bit. So we are just clicking over onto my TSUNADE reference file. Got it. Ooh, jeez. Yo. Kaladin Thunder. Kaladin Thunder, do you read the Stormlight archives by any chance? Because there's a Caladan Stormblessed who rides for thunderstorms in that. Kaladin Thunder, thank you so much for subscribing over here on Kick. You are part of the OG subs crew. And as such, I will add your name to my list. Thank you so much for subscribing, bro. I really appreciate it. Dude, there is basically, I'm sending you at the end of this month, this adult dojin. It's the cover and a cheeky couple pages of naughtiness. There is no whisper system in Kick, so I have to manually send it to you. So in chat, you can see there's a link to my Twitter account. If you have Twitter, please make sure you click that link and follow me and send me a quick DM. Just pop me a DM with your Kick username and just type the message werebooba and your username. And that'll just make sure that I have a way to send you the dojin. If you don't have Twitter, let me know and we'll do a different method. But thank you very much. Stormlight Archive's fucking amazing. Dude, I'm on a third book right now, no spoilers. Well, spoils all the way till Oathbringer. I'm about 1/4 of the way into Oathbringer. And it is just started to actually get interesting again. The first 2 books are amazing. And this one is not bad at all, but it lets the air out of the room a bit because, like, all the build-up of the first 2 is kind of reconciled. But actually, it's now I'm really into it. Yeah. Yes, I do. That's why I wanted the name. Yo, excellent. Yo, man, I'm so glad we got Sanderson crew. Sorry, I don't have Twitter. Kaladin Thunder, not a problem at all. Kaladin Thunder, do you have Discord? Can you do Your Forger next? Miracle. We did a Your Forger a while ago. Let me see if I can find her. She's probably going to pop up on this little banner I've got on the left-hand side. What the fuck is this music? Sorry. We're listening to lo-fi video game music, but I've gone quite far down the list. And... there we go. Jesus. Oh, we were listening to a game called Inkwell. I think I've heard of that. Yeah, I was just like... oh, are we at the carnival now? What the hell is going on? Oh, it feels much better. Oh yeah, okay, so let me go into my old folders. You're a forger? No, you're a forger? You're forger, you're forger. Do you know I've still not finished that show? I watched up to the episode where Anya wants a big holiday and they take her to a fairground. But then there's loads of actual special agents and then Yor gets really drunk. Like episode 6? I was quite enjoying it. I can't see. No, I'm not very good at scanning this folder. So it usually takes me a few passes before I find my artwork. Here we go. Here's our Your Forger from a while back. We gave her a draw, although I was still kind of like learning about what layers were going to give me the right kind of shadows and balance and stuff. But we did our own interpretation of Yor at least, and then spent a million years trying to get like the reflection right on this golden chrome needle thing that she's got. But yeah, we had to play. Although, we could make another one for more adult stuff. I'm open to suggestions. You're drawing some big old titty. Hey Snow, how you doing? Enzeron, hey, thanks for the follow. Oh, hey, you joined the Discord. Okay, perfect. Dude, Kaladin. Oh, yeah! Iggy Senpai, I hope you like receiving custom limited edition dojins only for the limited crowd that you're now a part of. That's right, but nobody else will get their hands on. Because you just subscribed. Thank you so much. Kaladin, what I would like you to do, please, if you don't mind, is send me a DM on Discord then. I'm going to put a note by your name on this little list I've got. I don't really respond to messages on Discord from people I don't follow. But as long as I have you on my list and I know to look in Discord, in my second messages inbox, if you pop me a cheeky message on there with your Kick username, God, I'm forgetting my platforms. Pop me a quick message, dude, if you can, with your Kick username, and just type there, Werebooba. 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 And by extension, Iggy. Iggy, thank you so much for subscribing. Iggy, you are now going to get a copy of our naughty 2-page adult doujin about TSUNADE and Leaf Village. Careful on the details. At the end of the month, thank you very much for subbing over here on Kick, our little experiment on a brand new platform. Please make sure you're following me on Twitter. I've got the link in chat, just a little bit up in chat right there. You can see my Twitter account. Give it a click and pop me a DM, please, assuming you have Twitter. And in that DM, please type your Kick username and send me the message Werebooba. Just type Werebooba and your Kick username, and I'll make sure we're all good to go. You're really talented. Naaman. No, I'm not, but thank you very much for the kind words. I have a long way to go to get to the level that I want to be. But I'm literally just another dude on the drawing journey like the rest of us. But I appreciate the kind words, though. Hey, everyone get drawing. Just keep it up. I was looking at some of my really old TSUNADEs from way back in the day. They are actually disgusting. Let me show you this one. Don't ask me from when this was, but this is from, like, I want to say 10 years ago. So this is the kind of TSUNADE that we're drawing at the moment, right? She's big, she's thick, she's curvy. She's got that dominant attitude because she's Hokage, but she's also a little bit dumpy in a short stack. This is TSUNADE. This is what I was working. Oh Jesus! Wow! Look at that thing's trying to reformat. This is the kind of TSUNADE level I was working to a while ago. I was drawing it in the sketchbook with a pen, and then I was scanning the sketchbook page into my computer, into my back-to-school laptop. And then in Photoshop, I was deleting the white so that only the black remained, which gave me horrible edges. And I was colouring on top, and I had no idea how to colour. Good times. She just like me for real, yeah. 10-year-old TSUNADE, 10 years ago TSUNADE. Yeah, I'm going to start rebroadcasting all of my 10-year-old footage, but we're going to make it a creepypasta channel. I'll just put some static on top of my old speed paints, and it'll be like, ugh, what is he drawing? Ugh. Chaos, you got a full-time job last year. Yo, building up your skills. Get on that draw. Fight the power! Edibito, it looks nice. Edibito, hey, thank you very much for saying. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Naymanja P. Naymanja P, how you doing, dude? Oh, hey, you staff. So, Naymanja P, fear not, you sweetheart. I am, number one, always respectful of TOS. And I've not been banned from Twitch. I'm just hanging out on Kick and exploring it. So, all of the naughty stuff I'm talking about for the adult hentai doujin, the only bits of it that we're going to be illustrating here are the bits which don't have the actual implied sexuality. So we're going to do all the build-up panels and all the build-down panels with no bits or big black bars covering up as appropriate. So the sexual subtext is going to be there, assuming from what I've read that that's okay. But I'm not here to mess around with your TOS. Also, welcome on in, dude. How you doing, man? Early 2010s found footage. Yeah, we're going to put like a horrible like bitty filter over it. And then, like, the soundtrack from Quake 1 with Trent Reznor. So, one sec. Let me just grab this reference. There's a good pair of hands. We just have a quick look for it. I'm just here for the TSUNADE. Oh, in that case, put your sweet feet up, mate. Sorry to disturb you with the old picture. The old TSUNADE. So, yeah, the theme of this comic, so a really quick catch-up, is that in the alternative world of Naruto that we're going to be putting together for this series of very short doujins, is that, as you know, TSUNADE builds up chakra to stay young, and she actually hates although on the surface she's like, I'm your Hokage, you can come to me with your problems, she actually does see it less as a mountain to build ladders up and more of a mountain to drag people down. So she actually low-key despises all the other Hot Kunoichi ninjas for turning 18 and being very curvy and gorgeous and getting loads of attention. So she's basically going to be having some fun with Jiraiya in this one, but kind of instructing him that he's like, yo, it's about time those dumb girls who are taking all the attention away from me start earning some money for the village. Because on the down low, the village is making adult content. They're not making money from all those ninja missions. They're actually, it's basically just a breeding ground for hotties. But there comes this sort of time where you have to break the illusion for the hot young ninjas, and Tsunade likes that. She likes destroying innocence. She's really, yeah, she got that Cersei Lannister in her, you know what I mean? Kickstaff for the goat with solid taste. I've heard really fucking good things about the kickstaff, but I don't want to say it now because it's going to sound like I'm stroking people's egos. But yeah, yeah, no, from what I've heard, it's actually pretty sweet. God damn! Boxnet, how you doing, by the way, dude? Hey, Suture. How does one sub here? You may have a button... If you're on desktop, you may have a button under your chat. I'm not 110% sure where it is. I don't quite see it the way you see it. PC only subbing. Oh, that's a big ball drop. Yo, Kick, you gotta get on that mobile sub action. Oh, I'm sure they know that. Oh yeah, so reference picture, we've got to add some hands. Let's get grabby. Now, let's pop up. I'm just coming out of all my old archive folders of all the old work. Uno momento. It is in here somewhere. Excuse me. Got it. Okay, right, so if we're gonna have pressure squeezing down, it's gonna like kind of dimple in here and then cause a little bit of squeezing up and out here. So I'll probably remap the squeezing up and out in my own offline time, just to play it safe. But we need to get a pair of hands kind of reaching out of the darkness and gloom, coming in like this. They're gonna cover the armpits. That makes it more safe for work. Oh shit. We're going in the wrong direction. So let's very loosely map some stuff in here. Cersei, aka Marisa Littell. Wait, Super Koku, who's Marisa Littell? What's that from? Is that another, like, really hateful lady? You got a little lovin'. Well, Alf, how you doing, man? I can see you guys over on YouTube. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're live over at kick.com/MikeyMegaMega, where we're just testing out, like, live streaming on this new platform. Gonna give it a real, like, dedicated, solid month to get, like, a feel for things around here. See if we like it. But I can still see you on our YouTube side. We are unannounced on YouTube. So if you're here, you're part of a hardcore low-key crew. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for hanging. I'm kind of referencing this quite directly until it doesn't actually fit with what I'm trying to do. Copping a feel on Kick. Seeing how it reacts, see if Kick likes it. Hey Valvenge, how you doing, man? Teen Arachnids, how you doing, dudes? Welcome, welcome. I think it's with, like, big, disembodied masculine hands. We can keep it chunky. And you just want to, like, get that kind of big line and shape going. We go far out. And a lot of these finger shapes kind of disappear because they kind of get lost in the squeeze of what is going to be like a curved line instead. So we don't worry too much. Really random question. Does anybody know, is there a set release date for the next installment of Final Fantasy VII Remake? Whilst we're here listening to it. Just look at my own hand for a minute. Get some big forearm going here. So I don't know if it's going to be like implied to be Jiraiya's arm. We'll just go long enough. Eternal, glad you're... Hey, enjoy your lunch, mate. Also, hey, thank you very much for the follow. Altered Eyes. I hope life is treating you very well. Happy weekend, you wonderful people. Happy Sunday. We've all been having a productive and or creative time of it. I will be doing some more gardening tomorrow. I'll actually be doing the gardening that my next door neighbour was trying to get done, except not in a mental way, because I'm going to be doing it in my own garden on my own property instead of him putting an extension lead over the fence and thinking it was okay for him to do it. What on earth are you doing gardening in my garden, good sir? Could you please leave my property immediately? Kind of got a wide claw grab. Does that work? I have to look at it inversed. Okay, this is gonna... Don't mind me, I'm just having a little moment here. Okay, something like that. I can rotate it around a little bit, if need be. And then in a very similar vein, come down over here. Similar thing. Hello! Hey, thanks for the follow. Okay, so if the follow alert is extra loud, that's because it's someone still following me on Twitch, and not that we're streaming on Twitch, obviously, but like OBS still has that plugin still in there somewhere. One of my layers still has it. Bruh, why does the SMW game Overtheme have such good remixes everywhere? SMW. Chaotic Sonic, you're gonna have to treat me like an idiot and you're gonna have to spell that out for me. I'm so sorry. It's gonna turn out to be like my favorite game in the world and I'm just not getting it. SMW? Here's some knuckle vagary. Oh, Super Mario World. Oh, wow. How embarrassing. For me. It is iconic and classic. Do Wait, do you guys ever remember this thing that was on YouTube? And it was like, I think a particular theme from Super Mario Sunshine or something. And somebody's just like, this is one of the greatest Mario themes ever. And then that particular statement led to like one of the longest running comment arguments on YouTube. And like these two people like kept coming back over the course of months to like have digs at each other. It like got really, really weird. Like obviously having any kind of dialogue in a YouTube comment section is a bad idea. But like this is like one of the legendary ones where it's like, wow, these guys really hate each other. Billy Tola, how you doing, man? Hi, welcome. If you are watching this stream over on YouTube, hi. I am not announcing any of my YouTube live streams. We're mostly here on kick.com/MikeyMegaMega. But if you do find it on YouTube, that means you're really cool. Thank you very much. And fear not, we will be doing more drawing tutorials on the main channel, as well as Draw with Mikey, episode 150 live, starting from August onwards. So tutorials are coming back soon. I'm finally at a point where I can start getting the tutorials in. You've all been very patient. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We are working on a TSUNADE hentai, which I'm giving out exclusively to my subs here on Kick, just kind of as a way to motivate people to come subscribe to me, make it look like I've got friends on the internet. So we're doing an adult doujin. It's only a couple pages long, but it is a Mikey Mega Mega exclusive. But it's also going to set the stage for more storylines in the future as well. This is like the initial bit where she gives Jiraiya the command to start making more adult use of the girls in the village. She just happens to give him those directions whilst they're also boning. Oh, how convenient. But you know what it's like when you're Hokage. Busy. Hey, Snow Rip! Here we are! Snow, how the devil are you doing? Snow, thank you very much for subbing to me over here on Kick. Wow. There's that Icelandic flair. That's what I like to see. Snow Rip, you delicious bean. You, at the end of the month, will get sent a limited edition Mikey Mega Mega July Doujin, courtesy of subbing on Kick. I'm going to put your name on my little file right now. Snow Rip, you might have heard me say it before. Oh, you got a bonus! Oh, Snow Rip, congratulations! Wow, how many Ds did you have to suck to get that? Anyway, I'm so sorry, you don't deserve that. Snow Rip, do me a sweet favor. Give a click over on my Megaverse, the Megaverse Twitter account, and can you pop me a DM? Doesn't matter if we're following or not, but pop me a DM that says Werebooba and include your Kick username. Even though I know your Kick username is your main username for all the channels, but please type Werebooba Snow Rip, and that way, at the end of the month, as I'm going through my subs list, I'll be like, bang, sent. Delivered. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Tom's lunch just got in, so I'm going to run and eat. Have a good one. Tom, thank you very much for popping in for a round 2 visit. Look after yourself, dude. Super Mario Sunshine literally has remixes of the same theme. And it's enough, and that was enough to cause genuine seeing red bloodlust. I will take a life in the name of my thoughts regarding Super Mario Sunshine. So I've got many of the Super Mario games on the Switch. I've got the old school pack, so like Super Mario N64 and stuff. Sunshine, Galaxy, Mario 3D, Mario Kart, and another one. So we can do a Super Mario-thon, but never any spare time. So the testing the groundwork game plan is spicier artwork on Kick, weeby gameplay on Kick. All the other artwork, that like the cover stuff that's like less spicy, we can still do it like we used to on Twitch. But the gaming on Twitch is like, I'm playing Final Fantasy on Twitch, you know what I mean? And the odd indie game. But you guys are constantly recommending Nikkei and Get Back on Genshin and many others, many others. My ability to describe stuff is diminishing rapidly. So those ones we can vibe. Those ones we can vibe. There we go. I was just like, mate, why isn't that rotating? But I've done it. I've done it. If you're reaching down over... Oh, your elbows are up and out, huh? Up and out and Adam. Okay. So they're... Oh, okay, they're off screen. And if you're reaching around for a nice bit of grabbing, then your arms roll into your forearms over this top, but then they're coming up here. As you can tell, I'm modelling Jiraiya Sensei after myself. I relate to him the most. Okay. I don't know if his arms are technically too far apart, but we're not really going to see the character behind her. It's mostly the forearms that I'm interested in illustrating, and the rest I'm actually probably going to push like back into darkness. Let's try to vaguely imagineer the building blocks of a chest cavity. Just so we vaguely got it being a shape. Vague shapery. So does Jiraiya hate the younger Kunoichi as well? Or is he basically the same pervy said? Oh no, he loves them a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? So like, now, it's not NTR, because if I say that, people get angry. But Jiraiya basically is like to Hinata, once she's 18, he's like, look, you fancy Naruto, right? And I'm the guy who trains Naruto. So maybe if you can impress me with your female feminine ninja skills, I'll put in a good word. And she's like, oh, I don't know about this. And he's like, look, everyone does it. And Sakura's like, she thinks she's being trained up to be like, you know, the next Tsunade. But Tsunade's really just using her as a vessel to save up more chakra to keep Tsunade young. And Tsunade secretly hates all the hot young ninjas for just being young and naturally hot and getting attention from all the other male ninjas, basically flaunting it without a care in the world. So she's always just like, well, everything's got consequences. I had a terrible time during the second ninja war when I was growing up. Now that I'm finally in charge, it makes me sick to see all you young girls walking around thinking that the world comes for free. Well, it doesn't come for free. The way that this village secretly makes money is we're whoring you guys out. So happy 18th birthday, here's what's really happening, it's time for you to wake up, I hate you. Tsunade's like not a particularly good person. Like I'm not, in terms of the law of the village, this is going to be the catalyst for a whole load of naughty stuff. IRL, in reality, she's not a good person, I do not condone any of these vibes. But in the narrative of the doujins, That's NTR. I don't know. I never heard of NTR in my life. It's not NTR. It's not NTR, the hentai artist cried. Being wet all over feels good. Hey, you look after yourself. I have a question. In your version of the Leaf Village, money laundering is something that people know about. So basically, yeah, like a few, like a lot of them, like, so basically up at the top, they all know about it. All the Hokages know how the village is actually run. So in this version of events, like, Itachi left the village because like Itachi's like, you know, despite being really cool and dark as a character, he's a genuinely good guy. So Itachi left the village and threatened the former Hokage because he didn't want to see his younger brother get caught up in what really is just a disgusting black market of used flesh. So Naruto's like too happy-go-lucky because him and Jiraiya left to go do his training. Naruto like wouldn't even believe it if you told him like what's really going on in the village. He's like it's kind of useless. So it all boils down to the girls and what they do as a reaction. So basically, like further down in this series in my head, the Akatsuki have a different series of members. It's like a corrupt institution. It's like the BBC in the 70s and 80s, you know what I mean? There's a lot of covering up. So long story short, I'm always like, hey, I want to draw like a sexy comic. But then it turns out what I really want to do is actually just do like, write fan fiction. But I happen to be drawing. In a perfect world, I'd just be writing really long fanfics on a blog press to an audience of 5 people. But unfortunately, I happen to be an illustrator, so I have to draw it instead. Alright then. Fine. I'm just going to drop a little semi-opaque layer just so that I can see what's going on. Have you ever drawn characters from Witchblade or the Queensblade series? No, I don't think I'm no, I've heard of it. Is that the one where it's got a blonde-haired knight and or paladin lady? And like, is there a wait? Okay, what am I thinking of? Is there a slime girl in that where her slime melts people's clothing? Did you manage to get out of the virtual hand job on anime characters thanks to the drawings? Wait, let me just understand that again. Did you manage to get out of the virtual hand job on anime characters thanks to the drawings? I'd like to know how you did because I have big worries too. Dwayne, could you expand on that a bit? I don't fully understand what your question is. It's really thought through. Well, I want to have real world consequences. Like, how to put it? Like, I'm more of a story guy. I just don't have story skills. So either we're going to draw like, and don't get me wrong, I'm down for drawing both. I'll actually draw any format that's legal. But we could do just Naruto and Hinata just having a great time together and banging. Do you know what I mean? We could do them hopping off on a mission and killing a whole load of sound ninjas and then getting together. Just really feel good vibes and a bit of loving. But in terms of narratives and stories, what I find quite compelling is when shit's bad and what the consequences of that is going to be. It's kind of a little bit why in the Stormlight Archive I really love the first 2 books, because you're there with the Bridge 4 crew. Like, you're in there with the Bridgeman. And then once Caladan is like, you know, people see Caladan for what he is. It's like, okay, well, there's no longer that, like, pending conflict, right? You're just like, oh, okay, that's that then. Good for him. But now, like, all that tension and danger and repercussion is gone. Do I really want that little finger up? I don't know if it's doing more good than bad. Lieutenant Conqueror, I'm so sorry. I do not yet have many commands set up. But I am currently using Photoshop as my software and a Wacom Cintiq 16 as my hardware. Although, I would recommend a Huion Canvas or the XP Pen range of tablets for anyone who's interested, because they're much better value for money. The Wacom Cintiq range is the best tech, but like it's only a little bit better. Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit better for a lot more in price. Whereas Wacom and XP Pen are just like, you want a tablet that works? Here, this is really good. If you have an Amazon link, I'll buy it. Lieutenant Conqueror, I would recommend do your research, man. Find out what you want to find. I can give you an Amazon link for this, for sure. But, like, my knowledge of tablets is about 3 years out of date. And there is better value for money out there. Sorry if my English is bad. I come straight from Kazakhstan. Oh, yo, hey, yo, Dwayne, much love from England. Yo, how's Kazakhstan, man? At home it's wrestling and nothing else. Oh, okay. You guys like, So I've just recently watched a video about the Roman Reigns story arc. And how, like, 5-10 years ago, they were going out of their way to turn Roman Reigns into the next big boy. But he wasn't very good at selling his promos, and like the entire audience turned against him. And people are chanting like, this is awful and stuff like that. Chants. Whilst the actual meta-narrative is that they're trying to sell him as like a great dude. Mikumi, hola. Hola Mikumi, ¿cómo estás? Ah, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? ¿Qué tal? Soy Sarah Hernandez. Muy es Mexico. Sarah, yo! Soy Mikey, saludos desde England. Yeah, like, so, like, Roman Reigns came in as part of a trio. And then they had, like, they were really good together. And then, obviously, one of them betrayed part of the team as part of the kayfabe. And they were, like, because basically, they were, like, who's the guy you can't see? Now, bear in mind, all of my wrestling knowledge comes from a podcast critique series from OSW Review. But there's a guy you can't see. Oh, Shield! Yeah, Shield, Scorpion knows. And all the big star lineups were basically leaving. Like, it was coming to the end of, like, the Brock Lesnar era. And so they were like, we need somebody who looks good, who can be the front man for the business, and the main, like, good guy for everyone to get behind. And so, like, let's make it Roman Reigns. And the problem is although Roman Reigns looked the part, he could not cut a promo, and he kept flubbing his lines, and you just couldn't buy into him. And so even though the audience wasn't behind him, they'd obviously written this whole storyline where he's, like, doing really well and always winning his fights. So all the commentary and the kayfabe is like, oh, everyone loves that Roman Reigns is winning. But the audience had turned against him. They turned against the meta. So they're constantly chanting like, this is awful, and they're booing him, whilst everyone's trying to pretend that he's beloved. It's so weird. So eventually they had to find ways to write that reality into the story arc of him being an unloved king. And he then goes like a bit loopy and a bit evil as a result of that. And like, they try to marry the real to the meta. So that's like the fascinating parts of wrestling, is when the reality and what's going on in the storylines are kind of affecting each other. Our people will welcome you. Hey, awesome. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Zach Rollins. Right, I do not know which one is which, but I know that one of them cut a really good promo as a wild man, and the other one was like the quiet, calculating one who betrayed them. Spent Lavender asks, Mew Mew? Well spent. Oh, I don't have... Sorry, I've just clicked a really cool button, but it's not connected to an audio file. Okay, Spent, ignore me. That's a really big... I was going to do something really cool then. Big Show. All I know about Big Show is when he comes out, he squeezes his arm 3 times. And that's a code to his wife. That means I love you. So whenever you watch Big Show walk out, he just goes squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. On his like arm, like he's doing up his wristband. And that's how lovely that. It's a message to his wife. Live on TV every single time. Big oof, yeah, I know. So I would recommend a YouTube channel. Basically, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, because I never knew. I have no idea. I don't know about wrestling. I recommend a YouTube channel called OSW Review, Old School Wrestling Review. It's 3 Irish guys, and they just have really good banter. They also do film reviews, which they're also really, really good at. But all my knowledge of wrestling came from watching their videos. Let me just find a YouTube channel for you. This is not a sponsored promo. But if you're on YouTube right now, watching the YouTube live stream, let me go over to my YouTube chat. Hi guys, love you guys. Check out OSW Review. Tell them Mikey Mega Mega said hi. And then if you're over here on Kick, now, the reason why I got into watching these guys is for all of their reviews as they talk the way through the WrestleMania and the story arcs and what's going on, whilst making it fun and interesting. These videos are like about an hour and a half long each, or their film reviews are going to be about an hour each. And I'm always on the lookout as somebody who does a lot of drawing and staring at a canvas. I'm always on the lookout for long form content where you can just put on several of something in the background. And before you know it, you've spent the entire day getting your drawings done. So this audiobooks, I haven't really gotten into any podcasts. I tried watching a lot of the H3H3 about 4 years ago, and even then I started to realise that I was getting sick of them. And I think Ethan just hates everything, and I'm just like, oh, I don't think I agree with you. I don't think I have the same attitudes. Yeah, we're on that Minecraft vibe now. Ayatollah, don't you like Minecraft? Also, Crash, hey, thank you for the follow. Guys, welcome over to the juicy side of kick.com/Mikey Mega Mega, where we are working on a cover art for a 2-page hentai plus cover, a very naughty, limited, exclusive doujin that's only going out to my subs on Kick. Thank you very much for the support. Is this better? Lens Island. Niet Zane, how you doing, man? Mikey, when I've got to watch for hours and non-stop, I just hang around in your streams. Oh, I am the content. Oh, oh, thank you, man. Flex, we're currently just playing a playlist at the moment. I'll take custom requests further down the line. But if I start faffing around looking for music based on your requests, we end up listening to stuff that has like, not you in particular, but we'll end up listening to stuff that just doesn't have the right vibe. I really need to actually draw some structure here. I'm trying to start arms first, back into a person. That is not a good way to do it, unless you're doing a particular foreshortened shot, but that's different. Great big deltoids. Just how do I make that go back? If I do this, it'll full screen it, right? Look at these. There's so many. Oh, see, this is not what I wanted. There's so many weird dialogue boxes now. The more Windows updates, the more dialogue boxes appear out of nowhere. There we go. I can't hover up near the top of any window now because I get this like options menu kick in, and it starts moving my entire desktop around. Back in my day, god, we will have to... Oh, Jesus. Well, thank you for the follow, by the way. Georgeson or Jedson, how you doing, man? I've caught you live. Your tutorials have helped me a lot. Hey, thank you very much for saying, dude. Best wishes. We're doing one of those duo streams. I'm actually over on Kick. Kick.com/MikeyMegaMega. And also duo streaming over to my second YouTube channel. And I don't really announce these YouTube live streams, so I don't want to confuse people with my actual Mikey Mega Mega content. But to anyone who pops in on YouTube and catches these streams, hey, much love. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hi. We're working on a cover to an adult comic. It's a little prologue to a series of things. I just need to very quickly get a very basic man-shaped chest going on. Otherwise I'm going to confuse myself. We can use big harsh shapes. No one's going to see this. Big bowling ball shoulders. Arms are coming forward, which means chest muscles squeezing in. The beef factory tightens. Collarbones down here. Delts behind there. Okay, right, have I worked out what I'm doing exactly? Now, what am I going to do? So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to stick it behind, and then we're going to completely erase it. But just having this just helps my brain a little bit better than what we were doing a minute ago. I've been watching an artist on YouTube named Duck Kong. He draws a lot of bunny girls. And now I just really want to draw bunny girls fan art. Yo, get involved. If you feel the juice to start drawing, the desire to get creative, mate, don't hang out. Wait, don't hang around. Don't wait around. Do hang out with... I take that back. Do hang out with me. Do hang out. Please. Please! But, like, don't hang around when it comes to... if you feel the need to draw, mate, start drawing. Like, when the juices are flowing, that's the best time. It's when you start making yourself do it later and it's not happening, but you start to just be like, ugh, what am I doing as an illustrator? Who am I? Okay, and then, so now we're gonna get rid of this, get rid of this, and then we're gonna delete everything that's behind TSUNADE, obviously. So we're going through all these different messy stages so that I can get my own little simple mind around all the different things that I need to just measure out or put in place. Shall we get rid of this? Excuse me, symmetry off, please. Let's make this eraser tool a bit bigger. So back on the layer below, let's get rid of all the confusing bits we had earlier. So it's all chest and barely any shoulder. Okay. I'm just going to merge this together. And then merge it down with the light a bit. And then I'm probably going to try to refine in as opposed to edit out. Topless might be better. So there is a topless version, but I've already drawn a line art layer, and I have to be very careful not to open that layer whilst we're live, otherwise we will get in serious trouble. So there's the naughty variants, which I usually kind of draw or paint on top of the piece as an afterthought for the Patreon packs. And today what I'm trying to do is actually make sure I'm keeping that in mind at every stage. So when we're doing the line art, I've separately done the Booba naughty naked line art version, so that when it comes to actually doing that later Patreon pack stuff, it's all very congruent and it all feels like it's part of the set. Always easier said than done. So let's make this eraser tool a bit smaller. We're going to make this line art tool a bit smaller. And we're going to try to think our way through these chunky little fingers. I don't really know what I'm doing, so pray for mojo. And we'll see what happens. I have to keep looking at my hands in the camera, because this helps. Captain Knuckle Joint over here. God, the sensitivity of the eraser tool flicking back onto the line art tool. It's always a bit much. It's a little bit bigger here. And these can be graphic hands with thick lines because they're male hands. So we can draw them with loads of like harder energy. And 1, 2, 3. So this finger, the tip of the finger does come in. Hello. Thank you very much for the follow. Strawberry milk in case Mikey misses your message. He's using Photoshop. Oh, sorry. Hey, Strawberry. I'm doing my best to make sure I catch our YouTube chats as well. I've got one big chat that shows the both of you. But I keep kind of like glancing down. And because there's more people talking on Kick, sometimes the YouTube messages like disappear a bit. But I see you. Yeah, we're photoshopping. Oh, you're on Clip. Yo, so, Clip is amazing. Have you ever tried Krita? I just started playing around with Krita the other day. Because it's got some brushes which are really, really good for like if you're just warming up. They just kind of find all these weird organic shapes for you. It's not bad for a cheeky free program. It's not too bad. And this guy's shooting off over to the left. Bit of knuckle bump, then bang, bang, bang. Invert, invert, invert. Imagine Mikey labeling the layers. Yeah, so I've started doing that now. Specifically, now you can't see, but I have 3 of my layers currently named. And that is specifically because I need to make sure I don't open them when I'm live. Because normally I'm just like, click, 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 click. Where's that one line art layer I'm looking for? Where's that one picture? So I have one which is skin lines. I'm not allowed to open skin lines. I am allowed to open bikini lines. We're currently working on bikini lines. And I can't work on skin alternative. And that's going to work out just fine as long as I never ever make a mistake. Now, the way you make your hands feel like they're squeezing into a soft surface is you erase and make it look like the surface is bulging up in response to the pressure. So we're just erasing a giant curve into the hand. And if you can imply that you're doing a little bit of that where there's those key pressure points, like just starting to put a slightly concave feeling right there into that finger line. What's this from? This feels really chill. Man, my thumb's all the way back there. Huh? Oh, it's a bit more side on. Print side on. Zelda. What does he have against labeling layers? People who label all of their layers. So I don't even know how well this joke translates. Let's just say people who label all of their layers are usually on a police register. I don't trust them. I don't want to know about them. If you label your layers, as far as I'm concerned, you can do whatever you want behind closed doors as long as it doesn't scare the horses. No. Calm down. I just don't think you should be showing all your named layers to our kids. That's all. What? Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm just being stupid. You're too lazy. Ah, you're too much of a good person. Should we call all of the adult manga that you're going to draw the Mikeyverse? Dude, it's all part of the Megaverse. The key to the Megaverse and God Emperor Mikey Mega Mega is able to access alternative realities as depicted in these fine works. Limited edition. Exclusive content. That's the magic of the Megaverse. Make sure you're in my Discord. Make sure you're all following me on Discord, guys. Discord.com/... How do all my links? Just click the Discord link. I forget how all my links works for Discord. Hey, hooray, how you doing, man? Yeah, well, we're kicking all month, mate. We're giving this platform a good shake to see how we find it. You know, how do we feel? Do we like it here? I'm gonna color code my layers. Okay, Flexbox, that's allowed. What way did the muscles of your arms go around again? Should we go into some reference folders? Here we are. So it goes like this. It goes a little something like this. The big guy sweeps over here. So if you know about your arm muscles, this one's called the big guy, specifically in the forearm. And then you've got the second come arounder, which is this dude. But then across the key area, it's loads of straight line guy. He disappears under the triangle of fortune. There's also many other things at play, but those are the main ones. Not the hands, but I just wonder if I can do a bit of copy paste for the arms as well. Might make my life a little bit easier. We'll stick a whole load of lighting and shadow on these, that'll help build it up. You getting mail? Yeah. I know, it's just weird meeting here. I'm learning so much. Mikey, did you sign up for Fred's? Oh yeah, I'm on Fred's. I honestly, like, I'm all down for people complaining about Twitter and moving on to a new thing if they want to. But for me personally, I signed up to Fred's and then I went back to Twitter. I was like, okay, cool. So you can follow me on the Threads. And I post fox content on Threads. There's some foxes that live in the bottom of my garden. I haven't actually posted any artwork. And then my next door neighbour started cutting all the grass in my garden because he's got boundary issues. He thinks we all live on a German commune where we're all eating each other's vegetables and stuff, and I'm just like, dude, you physically have to get out of my garden, man. This is private property. Take your weed trimmer with you. Do not garden in my garden. Want a screenshot of your meaty claw? No, I like doing it raw and live. We'll come back to it, but thank you. Thank you for putting me off ever talking about my own hands ever again. The meaty claw. Of all the things I didn't want to hear. Is anybody old enough to remember a film called Liar Liar? And it's got the guy from Robin Hood Men in Tights. And he's like, hey Jimmy, the claw's gonna get ya. When Jim Carrey does it, he's like, the claw! Ah! And then the other guy who's like dating his mum is just like, I hear you like the claw. Ooh, you're scared of the claw. Claw's gonna get you. It's just like, it's so like hilarious because the guy's trying his best, but it's like cringeworthy at the same time. He's just trying to relate to the kid, but it's like, oh my god. Hey, the claw's here, Jimmy. You don't like the claw. Banger of a film. That was prime Jim Carrey, that was. That was deep in the times of Ace Ventura. I've seen The Liar Liar where a guy's beating himself up. Beating himself up? Oh yeah, that would be Jim Carrey in one of his scenes, probably when he's trying to lie. I don't know which one that is in particular. Love some classic. Oh, meaty claws from SpongeBob. Oh. Are you ever going to release some doujins to the public for free? Vikin, I will release some censored samples, I think. But the problem is, dude, is like, I can make adult content for a select crowd, but because my main vibe is drawing tutorials for all the family, including young kids and shit, I tried to limit how naughty any of my public posting is, unless it's censored. Because even though, like, you know, say you've got to be over 13 to use Twitch and stuff, like I have an audience that isn't all entirely adults on Twitter and stuff, and on Instagram, so I try to avoid it. We'll come back to these shapes later. Again, they're going to disappear. In fact, I'm going to erase them down so you can barely even see them as grey lines. Snow Rip. Ace Ventura is so good. Ace Ventura 2 in particular has some of the funniest moments I've ever seen in my life. The bit where so I have two memories of choking on stuff because I was watching something so funny. One of them was a really old one. It was a Mr. Bean. And I remember being a really, really little kid and we were watching Mr. Bean and he's in like a hotel or something. And I think he gets locked out of his room without his clothes. And so he has to go under a rug and then he steals an exit sign. So it says like exit and entrance. He uses them to cover himself up. When I was a little kid, that was literally the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life. But I was eating my dinner at the time and I legit started choking on my food because I couldn't stop laughing. I like had an asthma attack. And the other one, the other thing that was like so funny, I like nearly had to go to hospital, was Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls. Kinda hot in these rhinos. It's getting kinda hot in these rhinos. When he comes up, that and like there's two in that film. That and throw me a spear. Throw me another spear. Like, I don't think, like, comedic filmmaking ever recovered from that. I'm pretty sure that peaked, like, cinema and comedy. And sure, you've got, like, Hot Shots Part 2 and all that sort of stuff and the Naked Guns. But I'm pretty sure Throw Me a Spear was, like, the pinnacle of human entertainment and achievement. Oh, he beats himself up to get out the court case. Oh, you've got good memory. Also, hey, thank you very much for the follow and welcome in, Megu Chaos. Hey guys, lovely to have you all. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. We are on Kick, chilling out, drawing a doujin cover to a naughty comic involving TSUNADE and the Leaf Village. And we're just working out the cover and the bits, but the actual contents of this adult hentai is going to be about 2 pages long, really short, but get the idea across. And it's going to be exclusively only available to my subs on Kick. Anyone who subscribes to me on Kick this month, I'm sending them a copy of this bad boy when it's done. So this cover art will be the usual stuff that we do for Twitch, Discord, and Patreon and stuff. But the actual contents, that's Kit Crew, mate. Kit Crew all night long. But thank you for the follows, guys. Liberif, hi. Hello, hello. When he's climbing out of a rhino's arsehole, it had me dead. Dude, yeah. Like, so, like, I mean, for years after, if we were having, like, insanely hot weather, you could text any of my mates kind of hot in these rhinos. And we'd all just be like, yeah. Kind of hot in these rhinos. Mate. Mate, you don't even know. You don't even know. Don't ask me what I'm talking about. You people don't even know you're born. Till you've been hot in a rhino. Oh, what video games the soundtracks from? The scene itself's already hilarious. The fact that there's a safari crew watching. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, it's beautiful. She's giving birth. It's like it's so just funny and safe, but the context and the implication is so graphic without it being actually remotely graphic. It's just it's like it ticks all the boxes. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's gold for all the family. That is. That's some good universal comedy. What if I just mirrored the whole thing, including the hand? Would you hate me? I just want to test run this. I know we're supposed to draw everything, but... I'll tilt it and change the angle maybe, but... I've already made a duplicate though, so don't worry, this is just a test layer. What I'll do is I'll use the warp tool to move a few bits of the digits sneakily. It'll work out great. Okay, these thumbs need action. These thumbs are an area of immediate concern, Mikey. We need notchy and knobbly and... I can't quite get my head around. I'm just gonna, yeah, I will have to screenshot this. Thank you. One sec. I just want to imagine that I'm... Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna make sure my beanie's behind the thumb, so I've got a really good silhouette to see. Nice and clear. One sec. Let me just get my screen grab. Don't have to keep my hand up, do I, until I'm actually taking a photo? Okay, there we go. Okay, where's that gone? Where do these get saved to? Cool. Zoom in. Enhance. Perfect, Mikey. Thank you. You're welcome. Heyo, thank you for the follow. You've caught me trying to reference a picture of my own thumb. For better or for worse. Oh yes, says Jack. Get that thumb screenshot, yeah, look at those digits. Oh yeah. Alright, well, we're going to do that again. I'm just going to cut that out and put that back. Don't at me. Now, random thought. Went even tighter. Obviously the chest can just disappear into the background of the arms, the angle of the arms can change up. But if I just bring these in a little bit tighter together, as long as they both fit past her arms being up. Any general advice for drawing clothes? Chaotic. Reference. Clothes and material folds are weird and disgusting. I hate them and they hate you. When you're not looking, natural material folds in clothing are out to get you. They're bad, they're nasty, they're no one's friend. So reference, mate. Look at reference images. There's a few simple tricks. Some of these simple tricks are disgusting. I don't know if it's going to work with a wet wipe, but let me show you the one thing that actually made me hate not knowing it before. If you're doing like leggings and sleeves and arms and materials, and you're trying to get a feel for how they fold, I think you're supposed to use a tissue, but honestly, wrap a tissue around your finger and pretend your finger's the arm and then just bend it. And that bend will show you all the directions of the natural creases and folds. It's a bit better with a tissue, I'm going to be honest. But like if you know, like, and you can aim your finger wherever you want. Bang. Get the angle that you want. Mikey just hates clothes. Well, yeah, I'm not a very fashionable guy. I'm more of a make sure your t-shirt's clean kind of guy than a wear something really good. Look, I'm not invited to the Met Gala, and I'm never going to be. And I've made my peace with that. It's okay, it's okay. Now, can I push these arms down a bit so that they're really squeezing the booba? I think I like that even more, even though I've now just opened up some weird satanic mess at the top of the screen. Which we're going to soft blend erase. Just a couple random things, but I'm just going to literally grab this and just slide that business across. Oop, Jesus. So it changes the angle of the arms. Do the same over here. So then we've got big chest again. Big chest energy. Vibing over here. Over there. Oh god, guys, we didn't play Guess That Anime today. Okay, so really quick thing. I'm going to try to remember to do this at least once a stream, but it involves a bit of explaining. You lovely people on Kick. Background first. I'm a lurker. I respect the lurking. I never look at who's in my stream. It creeps me out and I don't like it when other people do it. If you're just lurking and just leaving the stream on and you never want to communicate with anyone, I fully respect it. I do the exact same. So I just don't want to scare anyone away before I say the next thing. The next thing is, if you're remotely inclined to do so, and you haven't spoken in my Kick chat before, I'm aiming to hit the minimum requirements to be verified here on Kick. And one of their requirements is like 200, 300 unique chatters. So if I could convince any of you to do so, I will not talk to you. I will leave you alone. We'll never cross paths ever again. Thank you very much for lurking. But if I could convince anybody who might not have done it before, just to reach forward, reach your sticky little fingers forward to a keyboard, just say hi, drop an emote, wave, say poop. I don't mind. Just because it like slowly ticks up the amount of chatters that I've got on my little goals, I will bloody love you for it. I will utterly leave you be. I love lurking. I fully respect lurking. Lurking is a backbone of live streaming as far as I'm concerned. But it just happens to help me out very specifically for this one thing that's like being measured at the moment. So help your boy if you mind. And if you don't, no worries at all. No worries at all. Honestly, it's not a super big deal. But thank you if you do. Ah, much love, you guys. Much love. Thank you very much, guys. Ah, cheers, you lot. You lot are amazing. Okay, thank you. Also, thank you for the follow. Okay. Now, we're going to do just one more pass and thin that down a little bit more. There's all sorts of energy and vibe going on in here, which is fine, because we're going to drop the opacity. Then I'm going to come back, and I'm just going to come around the outline. And then we can just soft blend erase a few bits. We're also going to duplicate and then cut out the background layer as well, so that it all works up. And yeah, thanks for the follows, guys. Welcome on in. You helped me get better at art. Megu! My pleasure. All I want to do is convince you guys to have a go at drawing. I'm not scared to use boobs to lure you into trying art, because you might realise that art's really lovely to do and takes your mind off of life's troubles. And it puts you in a nice place mentally. And if you're lucky, you end up with a cool drawing at the other end of it as well. If you're really lucky, that is. Do you want to know what they never tell you about artwork? Whenever you go onto a channel like mine, hey, give drawing a try. All you need is paper and a pencil. Just give it a go, you might like it. You'll never notice we never say the other stuff. The other stuff being, but if it turns out you do like it, then every single time you draw, you're going to doubt yourself for ages. And every time you look at another piece of amazing art, you will hate yourself. We never mention those bits. Now give drawing a try. Give drawing a try. It's really good. It's constructive. It's creative. Okay, but you will actually doubt and hate your own process forever. Also, anything that you draw that you're proud of, 6 months later, you're going to look at it and it's going to be disgusting. And you will hate not only the fact that you drew that, you will hate that you thought it was good. And then you'll hate yourself even more. So, you know, I got to be real with you guys. Like, it comes with its own risks and rewards. I'd still recommend it, but like, you know, good luck out there. Good luck out there. I told my mum I was going to be an artist, And she tried to talk me into heroin as an alternative. She was like, oh no, my little baby. Oh no. Anything else, Mikey. But that's because my mum's an art teacher, so she knows what it's like. She's like, don't make the mistakes I did. Come on, I became an art teacher so that you don't have to, Mikey. I worked really hard in school so that you don't have to do what I do. But in the end, as much as we hate them, we all become our parents. Still though, sometimes when I've got that art block and I can't make something happen, I do lean back and just think, wonder what that heroin would have been like. Yeah, also you'll learn to become a perfectionist with really high standards that you'll never be able to actually meet. Unless you become one of those crazy people who draws very questionable artwork but is 110% confident in their abilities. Like, I can't remember what it was. And by the way, I'm not knocking a person for being creative, obviously. I will never knock somebody for doing a creative thing, as long as that creative thing doesn't come at the detriment of other people. Even if I don't like the genre or I'm not into what you do, the fact that you're doing it is very cool. But I can't remember what it was. But do you ever remember it was like a famous tweet and somebody drew a picture of Elon Musk? And the picture of Elon Musk was like the kind of artwork that you get from Napoleon Dynamite. And I can't remember what it was, but they were just like, yeah, I'm going to start offering commissions for about $600. It was like, wow, there's a lot of confidence coming from this person right now. Not all of it is earned. Do you feel like that, Mikey? I don't think I go through those kinds of emotions. Suture, really? Oh, Overdosage. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. And E23U. Hey, hi, welcome on in. Also, Black Guy. How you doing, man? Welcome. Guys, welcome on over to Kick. Thank you very much for following me on this platform. We're getting a feel for Kick throughout July. I'm not leaving Twitch, but I am certainly trying to expand my options. And the art category here on Quick, well, is unsurprisingly woefully underpopulated. So I'd love to see anyone who does anything creative pop on and give it a go. It's not much of a complaint. Like, the creative category on Twitch is famously the least staffed and populated part of the platform. Even to the point where they had Art Month on Twitch, and Twitch's own managers didn't know it was Art Month. And I literally checked with them, and they were like, no, I don't think we're doing any promotions. And I had to send them a screenshot of their own website with the Art Month dialogue box on there. I was like, it is. I was just wondering if any of you guys knew or cared. They did not on either count. So, we need to get some steam and energy into the creative category over here on Kick. I've popped Kick an email. I'm just like, hey, I'm a guy. Hi, I'm a guy. And I draw pictures. If you ever want to do something where we can promote people being creative on Kick, I don't expect you to care, because I know, obviously, your gambling sections are like this, and your creative sections like that. But if you happen to have a manager who's in charge of those categories, and they ever want to reach out to me, they're more than welcome to. I'm a guy. I do stuff on YouTube. Okay, this is starting to feel less disgusting. Like, once we push back all of that horrible construction work, it's starting to be like, oh, okay, now actually, maybe I don't hate everything. So then we're going to grab this. I'm going to chuck it over here. I like this. What is this? Is this Celeste? What are we listening to? It's got that cadence. Oh, it is! So I've never played this game, but I've listened to a couple tracks, so I kind of recognise its rhythm. But I hear Celeste is really good, but I've... Quiet and Falling, I've never given it a go. It's on the to-do list. Starboy, welcome on in. How you doing, man? Hey. Oh my god, Starboy, and anybody in chat. No spoilers. No spoilers. But I keep feeling the need to talk about it. Has everybody watched Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3 yet? Because, oh my goodness, that was good. Now, no spoilers. No spoilers. Spoiler alert, cover your ears. No spoilers. The Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, and I don't know what films rank in what order yet. I haven't really thought about it. I need to watch it again. But I actually genuinely love that the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy is a incredibly rock solid, really good trilogy of films, and at the same time pretty much completely isolated from the MCU, other than the one thing that affects Gamora's story arc. Like, you can watch that trilogy without having watched any other Marvel movies, and that's just such a... I know it's so weird to like make a thing out of it, but it's like, that's such a lovely thing to be able to say these days. Mr. McGunn. First name James. Well done, sir. Well done. I didn't even know it existed. Then again, I never really got into the franchise. Yeah, Cheetophalin. So if the MCU is famous for bringing B-team comic book characters to life, starting with Iron Man, then the Guardians of the Galaxy were the B-team of the B-team. It was like, who's reading a comic about the random group of people having space adventures? Like, no one's into that stuff anymore. And then it turned out to be the most heartfelt story about coming to peace with yourself and finding family, and I was really teary when I was watching Guardians 3. Now I'm quite old, so I cry quite easily now, but like it actually hits really hard in a lot of places. You've not seen it, Phoenix? No worries. You've not seen it, Saman. Okay, no worries, guys. Again, I won't tell any details, but I will very confidently say that it's very, very good. Okay, so I think this is going medium okay. So, can I lower this a little bit more? And then what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to take our safe for work bikini layer. What's layer 77 do? I think that's a spare layer. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. But what's layer 78 do? Is this one safe? Oh, no, that's fine. 74. This hair. I have another layer somewhere that's got the outline of where her mesh netting could go if we do the mesh, but I have not named that layer, and obviously we have to be very careful about what layers I open up. Let's not investigate live. I'll look for it myself later. But this layer, we're going to duplicate all of TSUNADE's line art. And now we're going to erase accordingly. Erase to the place, London. Ba, 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 da, 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 ba. Hey, thank you very much for following. You lovely people, welcome over to kick.com/MikeyMegaMega, where we are making a custom adult hentai comic exclusively just for my Kick subs. So when this goes out, it's going to go out to 37 people and my highest tier patrons on Patreon. This is going to be like some of the naughtiest work I've ever done, and it's going to be a proper like tight crew of us that ever get to like follow along with it. Oh yeah. Which is probably for the best, because a lot of questionable things are going to be happening in my adult storytelling, and if it's a small group of people who support me on Patreon or Kick who read it, then you guys would just be like, I do or don't like this. But if you announce that kind of stuff on Twitter, everybody comes out of the woodwork with an opinion. Oh, you can't do this. Actually, I can and I am. The only difference is if I don't tweet about it, then you don't have a problem with it. Okay, I'm really feeling this Celeste soundtrack. Oh, good. I'm really glad I haven't recorded any of this on my second OBS that I opened up. I forgot to click record. I've just seen from ages ago. When I release a time-lapse video of this, at some point in the time-lapse, I'm going to have to rip the live stream. It's going to cut to just footage of this. It's going to be really awkward. Man, I miss Jem Blackthorn. Jem Blackthorn used to always remind me to record. I'll add it into the title of our streams going forward. Please check to see if I'm recording. So I'm going to change the shape of these boobs due to the pressure of the hand squeeze. But I'll do that offline. Just because I'm also going to like play around with like the nipple direction and stuff. The top part of this body is going to disappear into the shadows. Go back! Back to the shadows! But I'm just going to dupe them and merge them in very, very lightly. Just soft blend erase from TSUNADE as well. I want her to still very much be the standout vibe. And everything up here is going to come down a touch. And we can worry about the forearms and the hands. But I'm not going to be worrying too much about the torso and business up there. Okay, we're getting there. We're making progress, guys. We're making progress on our cover art. Should we give that a save? I've been working very slowly, but we've essentially done what we were intending to do. Ooh for you, what is bro drawing? Ooh for you, I'm drawing a big curvy dumpling TSUNADE getting her boobs squeezed and grabbed up by some dude as the cover for a hentai comic. What are you doing? How's your evening, man? Is that a fat guy in the drawing? Is that a fat guy in the drawing? No, that's me. This is the webcam. I'm the guy doing the drawing. My name's Mikey. And I'm working on it. I'm doing more exercise every day. I'm doing gardening. And I do push-ups. Rude. Is that a fat guy in the drawing? This is the webcam, man. I've got feelings. I'm an actual person. Wow. Alright, I'll turn the God voice off. Actually, I will just highlight the inside edge of the arms. I'll keep that line a little, just inside of here. I'll keep this all thick as we go up here. Just there and just here. Hey! Octopus! Octopus, thank you so much! Octopus has just subscribed over on Kick. Octopus, you are part of the OG Kick crew. Thank you very much for subbing. Octopus, I'm going to add your name to the list, and at the end of this month, for being a July Kick subscriber, I will send you a copy of this doujin exclusively to you guys. Thank you so much. Octopus, I hope you know the score, but just in case you don't, could you do me a favor and follow my Twitter account? Because I can't whisper anybody or DM you here on Kick. Could you whisper, can you send a DM to my Twitter account? The link's there in chat. And just type in that DM your Kick username and just type the sentence Werebooba. Type Werebooba and your Kick username, and then I'll have you on the list. And you'll get a copy of this salacious action. Phoenix, dude, change the music if it jump scares you. Yeah, no, I'm getting better at it. I'm not used to it yet. We're trying to bring that So the thing is, like, I'm too old and too chill to be edgy. But we're trying to bring more of that, like, slightly louder live streaming energy over on Kick. On Twitch, everything's really chill. But this is a new platform where we get to express new vibes. And I'm trying to get used to those loud noises. Stefan, why does she look so angry? It's not a critique. I'm just curious. No, Stefan, that's a good question. And I'm glad you feel that she's looking angry. Because, Stefan, the vague theme of this is that TSUNADE, although she's the leader of Leaf Village, obviously she's an old lady who keeps young by storing chakra and stuff. And this is about her actually kind of hating all the hot young girls that are growing up in the village. So, like, all the girls that are turning into 18 in Shippuden and stuff, they're all just like, oh, I'm having a fun time being a ninja and having lots of attention from the men. And she's like, these bitches are taking the attention away from me. I'm top bitch. I'm TSUNADE. I'm the Hokage. And so this is like, in this doujin, she's basically giving Jiraiya the go-ahead to start doing adult things with the other girls of the village. Pretty much just because she wants to see their spirit broken, as much as anything. So this is like an AU, Alternative Megaverse Universe version, where although TSUNADE seems like a good Hokage, she's a bit of a nasty person. She's not got a great personality. If you got buff, you'll end up looking like the Kurdish stand-up comic from the UK. K-Kurd. So man, I'm going to Google this, and if K-Kurd is a term that calls the FBI to my house, I'm going to be very upset. K-Kurd. Oh, he's a handsome chap. He's got a thicker beard though than me. Mate, I'll be doing all the press-ups. The moment I've got a six-pack, I'm going to start on OnlyFans. You won't be able to stop me. Mate, once I get a six-pack, I'll keep reaching for things on stream. Oh, let me just reach for something up here on this top shelf. Oh no, oh my top's riding up again. Oh, sorry guys, I've just got to get some paprika from my herb shelf I've put in my streaming room. Let me just get some paprika, guys. Oh no, oh my shirt's riding up. Guys, I've got a load of t-shirts from Rocky 2. Set in the 80s. Oh no, they don't quite tuck in. Oh no. Mate, just you wait. Mate, that's why we're doing sit-ups. Just you wait. Also, thanks for the follow, Tony. I hope you're having a lovely day. Octopus, make sure that you've vibed me on that DM. Yeah, at the moment, I'm all dump truck. That's the only thing that I can offer. And you, as a man, you have to be very careful if you're focusing solely on your dump truck on the internet. Otherwise, you're going to attract more men than you are ladies. You've got to be very careful. People are going to get the wrong idea. You wonderful people, or the right idea, depending on preference. We don't judge. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm keeping tonight's art stream very short, because I'm keeping all of them on Kick relatively short so we can get like work done. And then I'm going to go offline and just adjust the more naughty parts of this image, because there's another layer where she's nude. So I'm kind of like, all the bits that we can do safely on Kick we're going to do, and then I go off and just do all these other little things. I am going to go and probably live stream on Twitch. It won't be for very long, but I want to play a tiny bit of Only Up, and then just put in an hour or two into playing Final Fantasy 16. So if any of you guys do follow me on Twitch, go to Twitch now, because I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. But don't go anywhere yet, because we're going to go host somebody here on Kick. If you're watching on YouTube, the stream will essentially end. Thank you very much to YouTube crowd for catching these streams and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. You people who are with me on Kick, let's show some love to someone in the creative category. Let's see who is doing anything on here, and can we jump in and say hello? In a perfect world, somebody with a face cam in the creative. We're trying to make friends, as many friends as we can here from the creative crews. Wait, is somebody doing glasswork? Oh, someone's doing Lego. I like Lego. One quick sec, I'm just opening a couple streams. I just want to see if either of these are in English language. Okay, that's English. Okay, we can only pick one. I'm going to come back to this dude later. This glass blowing actually looks fascinating. But the person doing Lego looks like they've got more of a cozy stream vibe. So we're going to go and say hello to Small Phantom. So everybody say hello to Small Phantom. Be polite and kind. I don't know anyone here. We need to make friends. And then if you want to, I'm going to be live on Twitch in about 15 minutes. I'm going to make a cup of tea, just rejig my OBS for the other platform. And we're going to play Only Up and a little bit more of Final Fantasy 16, which is an insanely good game. I'm so pleased it's not Elden Ring. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. Let me go and click on this host button. There we go. And I will see you guys very soon. Tomorrow is Monday, guys. Monday's usually a bit of an offline busy day for me. I may or may not be on the internet, but if I am on any platform, I will always tweet an hour before I go live, so please make sure you are following both my Twitter accounts. Here is all my links. Oh, sorry, I typed it into the wrong thing. Thank you, Ayatollah. Ayatollah did it better than I did. Ayatollah's dropped all my links on there. I will see you guys very, very soon, possibly online tomorrow. If not, I will definitely see you guys on Tuesday. We're going to be drawing all month here on Kick, drawing very naughty comics as much as we can safely. And go say hi to Small Phantom, and I'll see you guys over on Twitch in 15 minutes. Peace and love, guys. Bye, 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 bye. Let's give it a minute to make sure it's taken.